Do you know how to start accepting yourself as you are today? If you want to learn some simple tips and tricks about how to stop hating yourself and how to stop your anxiety and depression, just stay a little longer and I'm going to sell you my method very cheaply. Don't you just hate the modern industry of preying on the poor and the vulnerable and selling them remedies and telling them how it is all their fault and their responsibility to fix the circumstances that have been shaping themselves for centuries? I've always hated the culture of self-help because it is based on individualism and it shows you just how much you suck on a personal level. And honestly, I don't need another reminder about how much I suck. I can see it clearly every day with my very own eyes. And I don't need another person to encourage me. I don't need another person to tell me what to do. What I need is my material circumstances to get improved. And I need access to the means of production together with my comrades to actually begin producing what the community needs, not what the capitalists desire for their profit. And we cannot achieve anything in a capitalist world as individuals. We just can't. Most of what seemingly is achieved by an individual in a capitalist world is either luck or thievery or robbery or any kind of violence that is used to get resources out of others, or is just non-existent. There is no success under capitalism. There's no happiness under capitalism. There's no community under capitalism. Nothing good can come from capitalism. And obviously we have to look at the historical circumstances about how capitalism has come to be. And we realize once we do that, that it's not some evil plot of anyone. It's not that the people are inherently bad and therefore they're bound to suffer. No, we see that it just so happened that people were producing their goods in a certain manner. So feudalism, for example, is definitely something that had to go, and the bourgeois revolution helped rid us of feudalist mode of production. However, if we want progress, if we want to move forward, then we have to start building communism. There's just no way around it. And to do that in a non-utopian manner, to do that in a manner that's going to be meaningful, we have to learn the historical lessons from the states such as the USSR, and modern states like China can help us understand what it is that we can do to change the material circumstances, and thus we can change our own individual circumstances. Individual gain can be achieved short term in a capitalist society, but it is going to be very short-lived. So we cannot think that we can hide from the way the world is today. We cannot create this little pink bubble in which we are happy and successful and left alone. That is just not possible. Capitalism is going to get us one way or another. It's either when we need access to healthcare, we're going to be ruined, or when we are old and are unable to work anymore. And there are various scenarios. You can look around online and see 10 million awful stories about how people face destitution just because they're people, because they cannot operate like robots. And capitalist production is not at all humanitarian, it's not at all humanistic, it's not interested in anyone's well-being. Its only goal is profit. That is just something we all need to realize, and it has to be burned, imprinted in our brain. Capitalist incentive is only profit. And that's it. That answers all the questions. If we live in a world where profit is the only God, then we're not going to be happy. We're not going to be fulfilled. So we need to realize that as soon as possible and begin organizing for a socialist revolution.